Hi Cash Queens, Belinda here. We're at Melrose Arch today on this beautiful winter's morning. We're going out and speaking to random ladies about their investment habits. Not sure you know, but in South Africa, South African ladies are seen as really good savers. However, we are seen as very, very risk averse. We're trying to understand why and trying to illuminate what investments are less risky so that more ladies can invest. So rejoice, in South Africa we're told that women are better savers than men. But we are a little bit risk averse when it comes to investing. Tell me, what is your investing life like? For example, out of your income, how much do you spend on investing?
Well, the truth is I have not ever thought of investing in anything yet. But yeah, I'm trying to save money. I mean, with being a mother, a single mother, I'm trying to juggle things. It's a bit hectic, hey?
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Well, you know, our channel, just so you know, is dedicated to ladies that are single mothers.
Okay.
And to ladies that are struggling. And we find new ways of finding new innovative investments that can cost you as little as 150 Rand a month to spend on alternative investments. There's so many. I'm definitely going to give you a link to my website and we can be able to help you and show you little investments that you can spend as little as 150 Rand a month and you can get returns of 10 to 12 to 15% per annum.
That's great.
Amazing, right?
Yes.
Awesome. So what would your advice be to other single mothers when they are, you know, they're battling with saving, and what have you learned in terms of saving hacks?
I think avoid spending on things that you really don't need. Also, don't feel guilty when you go into shops and see cute little things for kids and not buy them, because I mean at the end of the day you still need to save. You might find yourself, maybe you don't have qualifications or you still have to go to school. You invest in yourself, invest in your kids. Do not invest in things like alcohol and whatever. Those are just things that you don't need. Yeah.
Totally agree with you. That's fantastic. Thank you, Rejoice. You are an inspiration to all ladies around the world and in South Africa in particular. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Rejoice.
So much.
Hi, Claire. How are you today?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you. Tell me about your investing life.
I don't invest.
Tell me why.
I don't know. I just haven't ever thought about it. Like, it's just been something I've never thought about.
And what is more your priorities in terms of your income?
I think I've got a special needs kid, so looking after him, looking after all of that, and yeah, I think, I mean, I do have savings, but I don't invest.
Yes. And does your husband have investments?
He does, but I don't really know much about it.
That's okay. That's okay. As long as your household is investing and you are investing and you've got savings.
Yes.
Just out of interest, I'm not sure if you know, but in South Africa, women are seen as better savers, but we're more risk averse. So
Yes.
it is something that we are naturally a bit more risk averse. Also, the fact that we are looking after children, that takes a
Yes.
lot of our income out.
It does.
But it's so good that your family is at least investing.
Hello, I'm Shiksha Sikapadu, and I'm a trade compliance specialist currently working at TechX. So for my investing life, I believe that, as you have mentioned, a lot of women, I feel that, as you said, in South Africa, it's less than 5% women currently on the investing path. I would say that, you know, we should start by perhaps looking at little apps, little investment maybe campaigns, maybe how to teach women how to invest. Like, I would take my example, for instance. I did my degree in law, so it took me a proper 6 months in order to understand how the investing market works. So I would say that there are certain apps that can also help us, or maybe, like as you said, start by 150 rands. Maybe you start investing in jewelry or in precious metals. Like, this is a good start for me. You start by investing 150 rands, and then gradually throughout the week, it's like a passive sort of income.
Yeah.
So I would say I would really encourage women to go through that.
Oh, wow. And tell us, Shiksha, have you invested in cryptocurrency?
So not in cryptocurrency per se, because
And why?
Okay, so I'm not still well versed into cryptocurrency and crypto assets, but I can say for sure, like for me, I see precious metal work. So this is like, but it's not as well, I would say, informative or as well, I would say, high income wise as crypto, but it's still like a perfect first step for women who want to get into the investment market, I would say.
So you find security in the commodities, so precious metals, gold, etc., because you feel that that's more stabilized.
That's more stable. Like, you know, gold is, I mean, for me, it's like a perfect first step to go. And especially, we're talking about Africa in general. So we're talking about mines and stuff. So you know that this is like, you know, why not start there?
We're here at Melrose Arch on this beautiful day in Johannesburg, sipping on a lovely cup of Seattle coffee. I'm here with
Claudine.
Hi Claudine, thanks so much for joining us and participating.
Absolute pleasure.
I'd like to ask you a little bit about your investment habits. So for example, in terms of your income, what percentage do you spend on investing?
Sure. I probably spend about 5 to 10% on investments. I have a manager that assists me with that, and the money goes straight off my account so that I don't have to see it. That helps me.
And what are you wanting to achieve from doing that?
So my main focus is to get a proper retirement annuity. That's something that is my main focus, and then to have a savings account, as sort of like a rainy day account in case something happens.
Fantastic. And tell me, have you looked at any alternative investment classes, something different?
No, not really. I've sort of just put everything into the hands of my financial manager and hoping that he's doing the right thing. I think I'd sometimes look at the easy equities and that sort of thing, but for the most part not.
No. I'm at Melrose Arch with
Phuti.
Tsholanang.
Lovely to have you ladies. What do you do for a living?
I'm an account manager, sales.
Lovely. And
I'm
you?
a sales manager.
Oh, fantastic. And what industry are you guys in?
Oil and gas.
Oh, wonderful.
Oil and
Also,
gas,
Oh, fantastic. Tell me something. Statistics have come out saying that South African ladies are much better at saving. However, we're very risk averse. What do you think about that?
I think it's true. I basically save a lot, but then I do my own savings. It's not like I invest in something out of so I think that is basically true.
And you?
Yeah, I think I share the same sentiment. I'm not a big saver, so live on the go. I think also in South Africa the economy is also quite offish. I think as a working class person as well, like making ends meet is quite tough, and then you have black tax. I don't know if you guys have heard of that.
No, we haven't.
So where you basically, like for African families or cultures, you have to take care of your siblings, your family, your cousins, your mom. So it also takes a bit of a chunk from your saving ability.
Absolutely. Because you're helping others.
100%.
And that's important also, because obviously we're part of families.
Exactly.
And that kind of thing. We're part of our channel. It's called Cash Queens TV. We highlight specific investments that are from as little as 150 Rand. I'll be sending you some details on that. 150 Rand, and you can get anything from 10% up per annum returns, and that you know that at least that money is somewhere for a rainy day. If you ever need it, you can count on it. Because us ladies, we've got other responsibility. I don't know if you're married or if you have children, but if that's on, one day it'll come through, and you know that's in your path and in your future, that also becomes another expense.
100%.
That's very important in terms of making sure that you invested and that you've got money, and you've got money for a rainy day. Remember to subscribe and click the bell to get the latest episodes. Help us reach our goal of 1 million subscribers so that we can impact 1 million women and families. And remember to fill out the form in the description below, and I'll send you a free copy of my summary of Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.